Vice President Kamala Harris promises the people of France and the United States that Biden's stimulus package bill will make your bills go down and cost the government nothing. Janet Yellen said the green energy reset will cost $150 trillion and shares how that money could come from the American people. Biden's newest nominee admits she wants to see oil and gas become more expensive while she works to bankrupt big oil while Biden is president. All of this and more in today's update. Hello and welcome to today's November 12th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. You watch me because on this channel, I tell you the truth about what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill, money investing, and much, much more. All right, don't forget to take 20 seconds to enter the cash giveaway that Casey and I are doing. You can sign up each and every day to be one of the 20 people that will win $250 in cash, or the 10 that will win $500 in cash, for a total of $10,000 in cash prizes and 30 winners. There are no strings attached on how to spend that money, and I can't wait to give it away. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to attach the reveal of the $5,000 cash prize winner, so stick with me to the very end if you want to see that. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you are likely familiar with the Flint, Michigan water crisis first discovered many years ago. Well, a judge has made a final ruling that after years of court meeting, the town will win $626 million in a settlement. The water was contaminated by lead pipes after switching water resources to save the town money. In total, over 100,000 Michiganders became ill and suffered from lead ingestion. This is a big win for the people against the American government. Speaking of big numbers, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said the world needs a grand reset. She said the whole world needs to go green and it will cost $150 trillion. Now, most of us cannot even imagine a trillion, let alone 150 trillion. Janet Yellen said that what the world and the United States is doing now to save the planet is a drop in the proverbial bucket, and much more must be done. There are a few ways to handle this. All countries agree to print massive amounts of money at the same time and go into debt. Raise taxes on everyone to get green energy money from everyone with heavy taxation. Lastly, the government could tap into American IRAs and 401ks, which represent about $30 trillion collectively. But that one probably won't go over well. So she says the government could force IRAs and 401k money to have a certain percentage invested in green energy companies or programs in order to achieve this grand reset. Talk about taking away your freedom to invest where you think is best and the government railroading you into what they think is best. Now, can I just pause and be honest with my community for a minute? What I just shared with you sounds like something out of a dystopian sci-fi novel, but I assure you that this is what is being discussed in secret meetings and conferences all over the world. Even Bank of America admitted this week that almost all investing would need to be redirected towards green energy in order to meet Janet Yellen's ideas for green energy. Now, as of the shooting of this video, the Congressional Budget Office is still crunching all the numbers in President Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill to see if it's covered or if it will actually add to the national debt. Yesterday, at a speaking engagement in Paris, France, Vice President Kamala Harris promised the people in France and the United States that President Biden's $1.75 trillion spending bill will cost $0. Now, I don't know why the people of France care about that, but I certainly care about it. She said it won't cost anything because the government is going to pay for it with taxpayers' money. So it's not going to cost the government anything, but that doesn't mean it won't cost you or me anything. So it won't cost the government any money, but it will cost the American taxpayers, is what she admitted. At least that's what I'm hearing. Is that what you heard? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Vice President Harris also said the zero-cost bill will lower Americans' bills and expenses. She said this: the American people will see costs actually reduced around some of the most essential services that they need to take care of their basic responsibilities, including issues of childcare and elder care and preschool. So she's saying that everyone's bills are going to come down, but then she basically only talked about bills coming down for older Americans or younger Americans, right? Like age 6 and under. So take note of this. The Vice President of the United States of America is essentially promising publicly that this bill will cost nothing and that you will see prices come down soon because of it. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, Representative Ro Khanna said it will be progressive Democrats that save this country. He said now that he is back home paying $5 a gallon in California, it's time to step up and get aggressive. Interesting, he didn't notice until it hit his own wallet, but I digress. He said he wants to see President Biden tap into the U.S. oil reserves and get tough on OPEC to immediately lower the price of gas before the election cycle starts. It would be a big win for the people, and it would help them in the election cycle. However, some major controversy and worry has come into the light in the last 48 hours. President Biden's new nominee for a Treasury position said in an interview that she would like to see oil companies go bankrupt under President Biden. She believes gas prices will continue to rise and the government should step out of the way so big oil can become more expensive and eventually go bankrupt. With their bankruptcy and super high gas prices, the American people will finally see how important Biden's green energy plan really is. I'm not making this stuff up, you guys. You can search it for yourself. So, here's my question. Is tapping into the U.S. oil reserves really about lowering the price of gas for Americans immediately? Or is there an underlying agenda to have no oil reserves in our country and make oil more scarce and more expensive? I'm not sure, right? I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but it's starting to look like this might be a plan to make big oil go away and make green energy the only path forward for the American people. Now, Miss Omarova, the nominee, said she is also against fracking and natural gas because they put off pollution. So she basically wants to come after oil, gas, natural gas, fracking, drilling, all of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. I read your comments. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? I don't want to come across as a conspiracy nut, but it's crazy what I'm reporting on these days. And I believe I was the first one on YouTube to tell my audience that the spending bill was more and more looking like a green energy bill disguised as helping the American people. And sadly, I think I might be right. And that scares me. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. And by the way, thank you guys so much for giving this video a like. I really appreciate it. And I love bringing you guys the news. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, you need to be kept in the loop on what our government is doing so that you can move forward with sound information. Meanwhile, over in China, China is focusing on their number one area, which is creating more energy. They are digging and burning coal like crazy. They are buying as much oil as they can get their hands on, as well as natural gas. They said it's the government's duty to keep the lights on and to keep energy affordable. So that's what China's doing compared to us, right? Now, remember when I shared with you back in September that the media was trying to cover up that there were 60 cargo ships full of supplies, goods, and food sitting off the coast of California? Well, according to new reports from port authorities, there are now 164 cargo ships anchored off the coast of California. These ships are full of items needed at grocery stores and for the holidays and just for basic living here in the United States. Every day, these ships get fined more and more money. Biden promised to fix this situation, but it seems like it's actually compounding and getting worse. Now, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is now back from his 12 weeks of paid paternity leave. And he said this problem is not his fault. He blamed Donald Trump and said the Biden spending bill needs to pass so that this problem can be fixed. So he's basically blaming this on Trump and saying the only way to fix this is to pass the $1.75 trillion spending bill. 164 ships. That's a lot of ships. All right, now speaking of California, crime and homicide are out of control in the Great Sunshine State, right? Specifically in the Los Angeles area. Well, the LAPD put out a message this week that there isn't much they can do about crime and that their best advice was to cooperate and comply with robbers and to become a good witness just in case they catch them later, right? Like that was their advice, right? Like we can't do anything. You're probably going to be robbed, but if you do, cooperate and comply and try to be a good witness in case we catch them later. I'm telling you, it's like we're living in a crazy episode of The Twilight Zone. Maybe I'm alone on this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Pelosi promised to have a vote this week, but the Congressional Budget Office has not released the findings, and so it didn't happen. So they're saying early next week is when they expect all of this information to come out. And Pelosi said she plans to hold a vote ASAP. All right, now before you go, make sure to get your name added to the giveaway that Casey and I are doing. 20 of you are going to win $250 in cash, and 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. You can do whatever you want with the money. I'm just grateful for these amazing video sponsors that are allowing me to give away $10,000, and I'm trying to get even more out of them, but I don't want to say anything because I don't know if it'll happen. Now, before you go, I wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, now last month, Casey and I gave away $10,000 to my YouTube community, but one of the winners won $5,000 in cash, life-changing money, and I was able to capture this moment and wanted to share it with you. As you watch my channel, I believe it's because I tell you the truth about what's going on in Washington, D.C. and the U.S. economy. Well, I told the winner, Jessica, that Casey and I wanted to capture telling her that she had won $500, but halfway through the interview, we revealed that she had actually won $5,000, and I wanted to share that with you. Now, I'm only going to play about 1 minute of the recorded call, but I'll put the full video either as a separate video here on YouTube or on my website, because she reveals a lot of the things that families are struggling with and how the channel helped and how she thought she would never win and then ended up winning. Anyway, I'll be quiet now and let you watch the video. We don't want to take a lot of your time. I did ask if we could record this. And the main reason I did that is you didn't win $500. You actually won the $5,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was telling my husband this because I'm so bad at every time I try to enter anything or I always lose. I always lose. And I didn't even check my email. And my husband's like, did you check your email to see if you won? And I was like, I really didn't think I won anything. And then I looked at my email and I saw your name and I was like, I really did win. And like, yeah, that whole time it made my day or my night, because I saw it at nighttime.
Oh my God.
And I couldn't believe it because, like I said, I never win anything. So that was really something really cool. And I even screenshotted it and I posted it on my social media. And I was like, look, I won something, you know? Like, I was very happy.
I mean, you won big because you got the biggest thing we've ever given away.
Yeah, it's the biggest prize we've ever given away. And I didn't mean to trick you, because I try to be the guy that tells the truth, but I just wanted to tell you in person as best we could. I know you're on the East Coast, we're on the West Coast, but you and your husband and this beautiful baby, Sophia, you guys won the $5,000.
Oh, that's so crazy. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, I just wanted to share this cash prize reveal with you. I look forward to giving away the $10,000 here in the month of November to those 30 winners. And I am trying to get some more prize money. I'm working with a couple of sponsors that may want to push in December, but I'm telling them, come on over in November. We got money we need to give away because we got Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and the winter months coming up. And so I'm doing my best to bring even more. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you one last time that you are amazing, and I'll see you on the next video.